J.R. Santana, with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down. Here's some real power at the plate. J.R. Santana. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Right through there for a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
That missed by a lot. And that is ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Throws to first in time, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Scoreless after 1. First and second, no outs. Olsen getting ready to hit.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Bush on the move to the gap. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
1 out and a runner at second.
The first baseman, gone.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Now he breaks his bat. Grabs it barehanded, gathers and throws to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Here's Juan Soto. Went down on strikes his first time through.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion.
He can't hang on. They put the tag on him, applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. They limit the damage here. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4, all tied 1-1. Two out, space is empty.
You know this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Let's go, Matt.
There's a strike.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Next pitch is inside. Now 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And it's gone. A gigantic blast. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Olsen, the next to hit. Three and two now. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Bush sizes this one up, brings it in, and that's the third out. So the Nats leave a pair, and they trail it here 2-1. One down, runner at first. And here is Eric Ruiz. On the ground at first, Santana. The turn by DeVries at second.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Two outs, runner on first. And now up for Washington, Austin Charles.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Got it! And that's the ball game. Santana had a sensational showing in the win. Collected a couple of hits. One of them left the yard.
No question. He was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
J.R. Santana, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. One down. And stepping in for New York, J.R. Santana. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That one misses, and that's ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 away.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Santana in the box now. No balls and a strike. Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Ripped on the ground to second in plenty of time to first. Inning over. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 3 and the Nationals nothing. First and second, no outs. Holiday digs in now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Santana with a homer in his last game. The Mets would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Outside, now 2-0. And another ball. And he deals. Clips the outside corner. Strike 1.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Next offering in there for a strike. Counts full, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 away.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Designated hitter, Steven Young.
First and second, no outs. And now the shortstop, Austin Charles. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one's carrying, and it's off the wall. Around third. He scores to tie it up in there safely. It's 4-3. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
One down. J.R. Santana will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
Ball 3. I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Young in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Hang on.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Got him. Now 2 out.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
So runner at second, 2 down. Santana getting ready to hit. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt, blocked. Stallings at second with 2 down. Pitch misses.
That's inside.
And that's ball 2.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
2 outs. And that's in for a strike. Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Young.
First and second, 2 outs. Young now at the plate. Two on, 2 outs. Ground ball, and this should do it. steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Santana had a rough go of it in the loss. Struck out 3 times for the hat trick.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
J.R. Santana, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. So up next for New York, J.R. Santana. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. And that's in there at the knees. The Mets looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help.
I got 1 ball, 1
Squirts
strike.
away a little bit to third. Tag, got him.
I appreciate wanting to move up there, but that ball didn't get very far away. And getting thrown out as a result, sometimes you can be too aggressive on the bases. And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Mets. We played an inning. No score. Runners at the corners with 2 outs.
First baseman, Santana.
That a curve drops in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Nope. Just
Outside.
missed.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. So they strand a pair. On to inning number 4. It's the Nationals 2 and the Mets nothing. Man at first, one away.
First baseman, Santana.
This guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really...
Oh, now this one gets way at the plate. DeVries into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Sullivan settles underneath it, and there's 2 away. Austin Charles digging in for the Nationals. Smoked on the ground, a second. They score a run thanks to the infield single.
Now batting, designated hitter, Marcelo Meyer.
Bottom 9, and stepping in for New York, J.R. Santana. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
One pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Santana with a less than great game in the loss.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
J.R. Santana getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the New York Mets going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So 2 down, and next for the Mets, J.R. Santana. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a miss. 4-1.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Mets. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Back after this on the show. No outs. Runners at first and second.
Santana.
Ball one there. Stallings at second. Bush on at first with nobody out. Pitch is in there, and it's 1-1. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second here, no outs. Next one off the plate inside. And now 3 balls and a strike. And that one fouled off. Got it. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Man at first, one away. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That clips the zone, and that is strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him! So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Back here in Cincinnati, new inning getting started, and now the first baseman, J.R. Santana.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
Strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
0-1. That clips the corner.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or away.
2 strikes.
Inside. Now 1-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. A leadoff single and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Go-ahead run on base. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Once hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Next is the designated hitter, Stephen Young.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Bryant Ratliff up and loosening in the pen. That one finds the zone. 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And now the lefty knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And stepping in for New York, Leo DeVries.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Outside low, 3-1. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next offering is fouled back.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Ball to strike. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Two outs. Cut on and lifted in the air. Doyle has a beat on it. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. 2 left for the Mets, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. J.R. Santana up now for the Mets. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate.
Santana.
Pitch misses
Outside,
there,
that's a ball.
and it's 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. There's a strike to the knees. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Well, there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Next for Cincinnati, Fred Doyle. And a base hit on the line.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that
So a runner at third, 2 outs. And now the DH, Jacob Wilson.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Winning run at third, 2 down. Up the middle, base hit, that'll do it. In comes the winning run, and the Reds walk it off and win it 4-3.
So you come into the 9th inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
Four 4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. J.R. Santana, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the New York Mets going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. J.R. Santana getting ready to hit. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the center fielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. And that's just foul.
Now batting, the first baseman, Santana.
Sliced hard but foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Nope, outside.
Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That misses, and the count's even at 2.
Full count.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. He's in there. That one down the line and foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. 2 left for the Mets. They trail it here 2-0. Two out, space is empty.
The first baseman, Santana.
Ground ball left side. On to first, and that will end the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. So up next for New York, J.R. Santana. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Chung makes the play, 1 down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Josh Young.
Young.
Phipps is just 1 strike away. Gets under and pops it up. Madden sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds have won 4 in a row. Santana had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
J.R. Santana ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the New York Mets going up against the Cincinnati Reds. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And next for the Mets, J.R. Santana. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So the inning is still alive with Juan Soto coming to the dish.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Juan.
Here's Juan Soto. Step off, throw to first.
He's in there.
Back in safe, really close. Two outs. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man on second, 2 down. That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. One out, base is empty.
The first baseman, J.R. Santana.
Santana, in his 10th season, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Late on that fastball.
Well, this is a big-time matchup right now, and stop what you're doing, folks. Watch this, because you have two of the game's best going, a Cy Young candidate and an MVP candidate. Look out.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Santo over at second. Wilson on at first with 2 down. That one ripped. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. His 12th of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now batting, the first baseman, J.R. Santana.
And first offering is fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that'll do it. Mets leave 1. They're down here 5-1. Now it's going to be J.R. Santana, 1 for 3. Great speed and great power. a great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike one. Two on, two outs. Swings through that one. Off the mark
that
there.
ball went out.
And that is ball one. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
First and second, two down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Up and in, and now it's 3-2. Juan Soto waiting in the on-deck circle.
If they can get him up, he'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Reds 5 and the Mets 1. One down. J.R. Santana up now for the Mets. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Man at first. Juan Soto now. Ratliff is just 1 strike away. Swung on, popped up left side. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds slug their way to a win in this one. Santana with a forgettable showing in the loss. 1 hit but 3 strikeouts on the day.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
J.R. Santana getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. And the batter now, J.R. Santana. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Swings over the top of that one.
0-1.
Inside.
Ball one.
And it's a ball and a strike.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Two outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on. Now, Alex Freeland. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Freeland matched a homer in his last game. Smith gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ground ball right side, could be two. Santana over to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Nobody out, runner at first.
The first baseman, Santana.
That one hit the knees for a strike. This one in the dirt.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Missed with a changeup. And a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
That's a ball.
Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And now 2-2. On the ground, could be 2. The turn by DeVries at second. Back to first, double play. And that's it for the inning. 1 run on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Braves 3 and the Mets nothing.
Up next for the Mets, the first baseman,
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Santana measures 6 feet 2 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former National League MVP. That one fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. Pitch
One
misses
ball,
there.
two
Down
strikes.
1-2.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan.
Here's Juan Soto. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's the ball. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
So runner at second, 2 down. Santana, the next to hit, 1 for 3. Tying run at the plate. And he takes one right on the black. And it's nothing but 2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. A run, a hit, and a man left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Braves 3 and the Mets 1. One down. Leo DeVries up now for the Mets.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
On the ground, right side. Good feed. That's one. Over to first, safe.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball. Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Number 5.
Andy Rodriguez up now for the Mets. The Mets down to their final strike. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and that'll do it. Santana with a forgettable showing in the loss. 1 hit with 3 strikeouts on the day.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
J.R. Santana with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So 2 down. Now it's the power speed combo. J.R. Santana. Fastball right back to the mound. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Mets 0. Braves coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. One out and a runner at second.
First baseman, go. Santana.
Get out of here, Matt! Go back to New York!
Come on, Lane.
Santana recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Runner at second here, one gone. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. And the runner stays where he is.
It's been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
On the ground. Zips it across, and that is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Montano getting ready to hit. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
0-2 now. Out to center. Bush on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Next is switch hitting first baseman J.R. Santana. This guy with big time power and an elite defender. There goes the runner. Pitch is low. Throw to second. He's safe. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Criswell, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. And a swing and a miss there.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
2-2 is down.
Man at second.
Fastball high and tight right there. A scary combo. I'll tell you what, everyone in the stadium looked like they felt like they needed to jump out of the way. I know I moved.
Here's the left fielder, Andres Gonzalez. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Right side. Soto gets under it. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Rick Grigori.
And here's the first baseman, J.R. Santana. Enriquez measures 5 feet 10 inches. He features a changeup, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Grounds 1 to short. Finds its way through, base hit. And out to aboard. Richard Sosa now at the plate.
The shortstop, Richard Sosa.
This could end it. On the ground, and this should do it. DeVries. To first, nice pick and a ball in the dirt, and that ends the ball game. Santana did not have a banner showing in this one.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
J.R. Santana getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So 2 down, J.R. Santana up now for the Mets. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
To the right side, Freeland tosses to first. That ends the frame. Mets 0. Braves coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. Two on, one out. Musser digs in now. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Two on, one out. In the air, right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Barry Montano.
Man at first, one away.
The first baseman, Santana.
Hit on the ground might be 2. To second, that's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 2 and the Braves nothing. 2 out. Space is empty.
The first baseman, John Santana.
We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering
outside.
when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Hey!
Love how vocal the umpire
One.
is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
There's a strike. Up and in. Ball 2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly, but they lead it 3-0. J.R. Santana up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss struck him out. 2 away.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Now at the plate, Rick Gregori. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Up the middle, makes the grab, and that's the inning. And now the first baseman, J.R. Santana. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts.
Been a little struggle, scuffle this afternoon, 0 for 4. But this is a big spot for a big-time player.
Right through there for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Bush leads off second with nobody out. In the air, left field, down the line, puts it away for the out. So up next, Barry Montano. Trying to send this extra innings. Hit in the air, center field. Bush. And that will end the inning. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. And we're all even at 6 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're in extras here. Here's the third baseman, Cam Smith. And a base hit. Coming home. They cut down the winning run, and we will play on.
You really can't argue too much with them sending him home, trying to win this ball game in extra innings, get back into the clubhouse, get something to eat, get some rest. But great defense right there keeps this game alive. That is a big-time play.
Swing and a ball popped up. DeVries. And that is the inning. So they load the bases on just one hit, but can't get anyone across. 12th inning coming up, and we're all even at 6 apiece. Back at Truist Park, new inning getting started, and here's the first baseman, J.R. Santana. Man at second, nobody out, and Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Outside. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers. And base hit! Runner around third. Here's the throw. It's offline, and he scores. And it's a 7-6 game. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
And now, Stephen Young. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
And stepping in for New York, Leo DeVries. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's the right fielder, Steve Manzanillo.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Hard hit to third. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So a run on one hit. No error. And here's the catcher, Dudley Cahill. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. This one lifted in the air, left field, Stallings. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. Across is the winning run, and the Braves win it in 12.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in. But he did a good job pulling the hands through. Extension to put that ball deep enough out into the outfield to score that run and win this game.
And a final 8-7. J.R. Santana, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So bases loaded with one away. Gomez now at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Drops into the glove. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-0.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation. And if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if he can get this next out.
Tap foul at the plate. No outs. Runner on second. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third, and he held up. The 1-1 is fouled off.
These two guys, a lot of respect for one another.
Got him swinging.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
First base.
One out, base is empty.
Santana.
Swing and a ground ball. Dunlap over to first. That's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Man at first, one
Now
away.
batting, the first baseman.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Nice stop. Throws from his knees. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. It's the Mets 4 and the Marlins 2. One out. Runner at second. Gomez digs in now. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Elio 1. Center field. Manzanillo sizes this one up.
Relay, here we go.
Nabs it. 2 down.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
1 out. Runner at second. Santana getting ready to hit. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
That's outside. And 1-1. Just missed.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Man at second. Towards first, Gomez. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan.
2 outs, runner first. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Carlos Chavez. Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Mets take the series opener here at home. Santana had a rough go of it in this game.
Well, at least they got the win, Boog. That's got to be the only thing lifting his mood right now. The coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
So 2 down, J.R. Santana up now for the Mets. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Juan Soto. Left-hand batter waits. Runner takes off. Throw to third. He's safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first, thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Mets strand 1, scoreless after 1. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for New York, J.R. Santana. Carpenter back to work. That misses the zone, 1-0.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Yes, yes.
To second, and he's out.
He's out.
First and second, one out. Dunlap will hit next.
Dunlap.
2 on, 1 out. That's towards center. Bush hauls it in for the out.
The right fielder, number 3, Carson Ben.
One-run game, 1 out, 1 on.
John Santana.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. 2 away down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And at the plate for Miami, Juan Gomez.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Play at the plate. Got it.
Well, not much you can say here other than you should have listened to your third base coach. It's tough because we've all seen examples of this working out for players, but when it doesn't, it's a really bad look.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now the first baseman, J.R. Santana.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
That one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. His 39th home run of the season. It's 2-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Well, he took the split finger that was away and stayed on plane with it nicely. That's one of the most difficult pitches to square up. He just did it, and right there, he was a professional hitter.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Mendoza, the next to hit.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Hard hit left side. Zips it across. 3rd out. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 10. We are tied 2-2. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Jermaine Bush.
Jermaine Bush.
And foul ball.
Well, if he's going to do something.
Winning run stands at second.
First baseman, John Santana.
And it's fouled off. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. And a swing and a miss there.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. In comes the winning run, and the Mets walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
Santana with a game to remember, particularly walking it off for the win. 4 hits, one of them a homer.
This is the kind of game he'll never forget. He was a force all game long at the plate.
A 3-2 final score in this one. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. J.R. Santana delivered some walk-off magic last game, providing the clutch hit for his team. All eyes on a promising prospect again today. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. J.R. Santana up now for the Mets. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Scoreless after 1. Stepping in, Theo Gillen. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Bush gets under it. Makes the grab. And that's the third out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. 1 out, base is empty.
First baseman, gone.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Right through there for a strike. The Mets would love to build their case for the postseason with a win in this one. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Boog, you mentioned how critical this game is for them. They haven't locked anything up yet, so they can't afford to be giving games away. A win would be huge in this one.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Outside. Ball 2. Inside,
No, that's a
just
ball.
missed.
Really good take,
3-2.
especially with 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Bush gets there. He's under it. Squeezes it. And that's the third out. 2 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Santana.
It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. He's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him. Well,
calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with it.
Two outs. Bases full. Beer digs in now.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
The Mets down to their final strike. Got him looking. And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close.